Hampshire moved back to the top of Group B of the Yorkshire Bank 40 with a comfortable enough Adam Wheater-inspired 46-run win over Derbyshire at the Ageas Bowl. Put in, Hampshire lost James Vince in the third over before he'd scored, Wes Durston having him caught via the top edge by Mark Turner. Michael Carberry and Jimmy Adams then made steady progress in adding 33 and 5 overs, only for Adams to be unluckily caught on the third-man boundary off Turner for 24. Carberry, who's picked up an award for his Yorkshire Bank 40 performance against Lancashire when he smashed 150, again looked in fine fettle, this punishing blow off Mark Footitt travelling a long way. As well as that 150, Carberry has now struck 3 other half-centuries from the 6 innings he's had in the 40-over competition so far this summer, his latest occupied 52 deliveries. This time, however, he couldn't go on as his fine glance off David Wainwright was picked up well behind the stumps by Richard Johnson. That removed Carberry for 53 at 114 for 3 in the 20th over. Hampshire then stumbled a little. Sean Irvine was unsure whether to twist or stick and was run out by Turner for 9. While Neil Mackenzie, having made a 51-ball 38, was very well taken in the covers by the busy Turner off John Clare, a wicket which left the home side on 137 for 5 with 15 overs to go. They were to finish extremely strongly. The run rate was ramped up initially by Liam Dawson, who used the ramp shot off successive deliveries from Clare. With players of his calibre coming in at number 6, it's easy to see why Hampshire are such a formidable one-day outfit. Especially now that they have Wheater in their lower middle order. He wasted no time at all in putting bat to ball as this pair advanced the total along to 221 with a stand of 84 which was made in only 9 overs. Dawson fell for a runner ball 34 when he got a thick edge off this expansive drive to be held by Shivnarine Chanderpaul. The score read 222 for 6 with 5 overs to go, but the Royals added 50 more in the time allowed, largely thanks to Wheater, a small man who packs a very big punch, as these strokes will testify. All 3 maximums came in the space of only 4 deliveries. That saw the former Essex man pass his 50 off just 35 balls, and then race to 70 off 41. It was the innings which took the score from a decent one to a very good one, and one, as it turned out, which was too big for Derbyshire to chase down. At this moment, they would have just been happy to see the back of Wheater, who tried something extraordinary and was bowled by Wainwright in the penultimate over. Dimitri Mascarenhas was then out in the last one, Turner taking a catch off his own bowling, but not before Hampshire had amassed 277 for 8 from their 40 overs. A tough score to chase down. In order to do that, Derbyshire needed either a rapid start or to keep wickets in hand. They managed neither, even though Chesney Hughes smashed Mascarenhas for a 6 in the second over. Hughes fell in the third, though, as Sohail Tanveer celebrated his first one-day start for Hampshire by finding the batsman's edge. Durston had played himself in and was just ready to get moving when he scooped a drive off Mascarenhas to Dawson to depart for 20, with his side on 54 for 2 in the 10th. So Derbyshire now needed a little rebuilding job, and the sticky back plastic was provided by Chanderpaul and Paul Borrington, who started to lay just the kind of platform their side needed as they put on 51 runs in 10 overs, taking the total to 105 just before the halfway stage of the innings was up. But they probably lost the match as both were out off successive balls. Barrington was defeated by some turn from Dawson and stumped by the man of the moment Wheater for 42. And immediately afterwards, as Wayne Madsen tried to get off the mark, he called Chanderpaul through for a single that simply wasn't there. The West Indian gave up about halfway down and was out for 25. That seriously dented Derbyshire's ambitions. Madsen tried to make up for the loss of Chanderpaul by driving Dawson over long on for a 6. While Dan Redfern put in his audition for the next series of Dancing on Ice. That shot still went for 4, one of a number in a stand of 89, which gave the Falcons an outside chance. With 7 overs to go, they required 85 more runs to win at a fraction over 2 runs per ball. But when Madsen was LBW to Dawson on the reverse sweep for 43, the game was just about up. Naturally, more wickets fell in the pursuit of those runs. Johnson was bowled by Danny Briggs' quicker ball. Clare threw himself at a ball from Tanvir, only to lose his middle stump. And Redfern, having completed his 50, was yorked by the same bowler, with his side still 60 runs away from their target, with only 3 overs remaining. They actually only managed another 13 runs off those to finish on 231 for 8, Tanvir beginning his one-day season with figures of 3 for 42. So Hampshire had won by 46 runs, their 5th win from 6 matches in this competition this season. The holders are now a point clear of Lancashire at the top of Group B, but also have 2 games in hand. Derbyshire would have gone level with their hosts had they won, but they are now 4 points behind after 6 matches.